Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video, I'll be doing my episode review for the latest episode of AMC's The Walking Dead, which debuted earlier tonight. If you're not caught up on The Walking Dead by this episode, or if you're a few episodes behind, please, full warning, do not watch or listen to this video, as I will be discussing massive spoilers regarding tonight's episode. So if you're not caught up, don't keep watching and listening, and if you are caught up, please keep watching and listening. That being said, you have been warned. That was your final spoiler warning. Spoilers begin now. That being said, good episode. Very good. You know, we finally saw an episode that really went into Rosita's backstory. You know, because she's one of the few characters on the show whom we really hadn't known that much about. And, you know, we got into Abraham's backstory in Season 5, a little bit about Eugene here and there, but, and there may not be much to tell with Eugene, but with Rosita, we never knew what her story was. Like, what's her background? Like, how did she become the capable survivor that she is? Did Abraham teach her all that shit, or did other people? And what was great about it is that we finally learned something about Rosita's backstory, and we finally saw her starting to open up to someone again. And in this case, that someone happened to be Sasha, whom she was giving the cold shoulder to this entire season, or technically going back to Season 6, all the way up till now, she had been giving her the cold shoulder. They weren't exactly friends, but they weren't exactly enemies either. And she opens up to her, and I think that's part of the healing process in getting over Abraham, you know, in the part of the mourning process is, you know, opening up to people and sharing with them, you know, what you've been through with the deceased, or just what you've been through in general. And I think that helped her a lot emotionally. And I think it provided some clarity for Sasha as well. And I think it helps them become closer as allies. Now, it's ironic and unfortunate that Sasha at the last minute said, no, I'm not going to let you die. You go back to Alexandria. I'm going to do this. Only one of us needs to die. And you still need to go back there because you are a capable fighter. You know, she didn't say it like that, obviously I'm paraphrasing, but that's what she, you know, that's what she pretty much said. I also thought it was interesting how Eugene refused to come with them. I thought he jumped the chance to go with them as soon as he could, as soon as he saw some of his old allies, but maybe he's sincerely thinking about joining the dark side, so to speak. Maybe he really does want to be Negan, or, you know, maybe he likes that position, that title of chief engineer, because that's how he referred to himself, as the chief engineer. Oh god, I also thought it was really funny how he had that stupid little stuffed animal stuffed in his pocket in his jacket. Oh, that was a great visual gag. That was pretty funny. Yeah, so I don't know what Eugene's plan is, or what his angle is. Like Rosita said, maybe he's playing an angle, and if he had left too soon, his angle would have been blown or something. But who knows? I certainly hope he's not a traitor, and if he is, well, that's too bad. That really sucks. But anyway, you know, this episode was mostly Rosita, Sasha, big episode. And we also learned a few things. We learned that, you know, Jesus and Gregory don't see eye to eye, and they never really have, and now they're now not really friends anymore. So, you know, and I think Gregory is really looking out for himself more than the community, which is why he pulled Simon aside and explained, hey, listen, I might need your help in, you know, maintaining a grip on my community and whatnot. And Simon knows that Gregory is whipped, so, you know, he's like, sure, why not? You need any help, you just come my way. I also love that scene where he's trying to tell Dr. Carson that, and that was a big revelation too. Now, maybe this is how they did it in the comics, but I did not know that this was the case. Apparently, both doctors in both communities, the Savior Sanctuary and in Hilltop, are brothers, which makes a lot of sense. Now, it could have been coincidental that both doctors were named Carson, but nope, in this case, they were brothers. And I guess Negan decided that his community needed a doctor after all, because maybe he's smart enough to know that Eugene isn't a medical doctor or something, or maybe he wants Eugene focused in other areas, so they need a medical doctor. Let's just take Hilltops. But I love that scene where Gregory's trying to give him a clue with all of his facial expressions in his eyes, like, you know, he's like, did my face not express it? Damn, I've been told I'm very expressive. And then he has to come out and finally say, like, yeah, he's dead. And then gives them a giant box of aspirin to replace their doctor with. Like, that's some kind of great, you know, that's like a great, like, refund or something. I don't know. But, you know, I liked it. And I like the Simon character a lot. He's nasty, but he's a good bad guy to hate, just like him and Negan. So... but anyway, you know, I really enjoyed learning more about Rosita's backstory, and I think what, you know, made Abraham so special to her is that she didn't need to sleep with him in order to learn stuff from him. He already recognized the value she already had when he first met her, and they just, you know, ended up together over time, but he didn't have to charm his way into her pants in order to teach her things to survive, because all the men she had talked about who taught her different stuff all slept with her in exchange for giving her all this information, which she didn't seem to mind, apparently. She even said so herself. The sex was fun. But with Abraham, it was something a little more real. But, you know, she also admitted that when they reached Alexandria and they started to slowly drift apart, and she realized that she was mostly angry, not necessarily at him or at Sasha, but the fact that she didn't figure things out first. Like Abraham figured things out first with him and Sasha becoming an item, and Rosita did not. And I think getting that off her chest to somebody, Sasha of all people, is going to really help her move forward in terms of mourning. Or perhaps Sasha's last-minute trickery will fuel the rage even more. Now, what I'm guessing is in that final scene that was not Daryl. I don't think there's any way in hell he could have possibly made it that far that fast, because I know we saw him ask Jesus where's Sasha and Rosita, and he probably told him. But keep in mind, Daryl's not the only character wielding a crossbow. That very well could have been Dwight. Now, if it was Dwight, what's going to happen? Is he going to let her go, or is he going to kill her, or is he going to capture her and bring her to Negan? And how far will Sasha get is the next question. How soon, how close will she even get to Negan before she's discovered? Will Eugene blurt it out that there's an intruder on the premise, or will he keep his mouth shut, or will Sasha get close enough almost to kill Negan and then misses her opportunity like that? Because I wouldn't, if I were you guys, and if you guys sincerely think she's going to kill Negan, I wouldn't get your hopes up, because Negan, I think, is going to be around for a good long while, and I don't think they plan on killing him yet. So if he is going to die, it's not going to be for a while. So I doubt Sasha's going to successfully kill him. Maybe injure him or graze him, but I don't think she'll kill him. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for another episode review here on the EdWord. What did you think of tonight's episode? Like it, hate it, love it, favorite moments, favorite characters? Please leave your thoughts, opinions, and your feedback down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from everybody. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as we have 2 episodes left of the season of Season 7 of The Walking Dead, which premieres with new episodes every Sunday night on AMC. And check out my Facebook page in the description down below. I'll put a link there, and I think you'll like what you see. Have a great rest of the night, everybody. Hope you get off to a good start tomorrow morning. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.